The Kikuyu Member of Parliament Kimani Ichungwa is a man under fire on social media following his speech targeting former Deputy President Rigathi wife, Pastor Dorcas. Addressing the crowd, Ichungwa called off the former Deputy President, claiming that he had failed in his marriage. According to the MP, Pastor Dorcas has extramarital affair with another pastor and that Gachagua has no say in their house.
Hata huwezi ongea kama bibi hajaongea. Si unaonanga hiyo mtu akienda lazima bibi aongee kwanza ili apewe ruhusa ya kuongea. Sasa wewe mwanaume umekaliwa na bibi, utakuja kuambia wanaume wengine nini? Tunaambia one time kwenda ambia bibi yako. Aende asiende? Siende akaambia one time bibi yake. Hata kwake atakaa one time sababu akizubaa bibi ako na bishop mwingine bwana yake mwingine, yeye ni bwana ya one time, bibi ako na mwanaume mwingine bishop.
The statement has attracted backlash among many social media, calling on the MP to stay off Pastor Dorcas and any woman, for that matter, to gain political points. That is shameful and totally unacceptable. Pastor Dorcas must be off limit to the nonsense we hear in rallies. For God's sake, she is a woman, a wife, and a mother, and she deserves our utmost respect. Honorable Ichungwa must cease and desist, and of course apologize, said lawyer Abdullahi. Dorcas Rigathi Gachagua is the wife of the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. She was born on 18 October 1965 in Murang'a, Central Kenya, into a family that will soon face tragedy. Her father, once a businessman, was imprisoned for lost cargo, and following his release and subsequent depression, he passed on when Dorcas was just 11 years old. After his death, relatives repudiated the family. Dorcas' mother was hospitalized, leaving 8 children fending for themselves in a chicken coop at grandmother's. Some siblings even succumbed to illness during that period. Young Dorcas and her siblings became house help, worked on coffee farm, and sold water from polluted wells just to survive in Kendutu slums in Thika. Despite dire circumstances, Dorcas excelled academically. She attended Mugmoini Primary School, scoring high marks and earning admission to Alliance Girls High School, assisted by district officials and bursaries, before later completing secondary school later at St. Francis Girls School. She then went on to Kenyatta University in the mid-1980s, studying history and Christian religious education and graduating with a Bachelor of Education in Arts. During university, she battled overwhelming grief and despair, at one point planning to take her life. She boarded a student delegation to Cabernet Gardens to see President Moi, intending to provoke a fatal reaction. But instead, she encountered compassion and unexpected intervention, including from a young Rigathi Gachagua, then a student leader and later her husband. That pivotal day changed her life. President Moi listened and encouraged her, asking her to return to State House with her family. Coincidentally, Rigathi Gachagua was there with his mother. He gave an impression on Dorcas, industry, empathy, respect, and began guiding and supporting her thereafter. They courted thereafter and married in 1989. She describes him as industrious, respectful, and supportive, anchoring their bond through mutual struggle and support. Though trained to teach, Dorcas never practiced in a classroom. Instead, she joined the Cooperative Bank of Kenya in the Agricultural Department in 1990. Working for roughly 15 years, she built expertise in helping farmers access credit, develop programs, and navigate business systems. In 2006, she transitioned from banking to managing her family's business and deepened her involvement in church ministry, having begun serving as an usher at Grace Ministries in 2002. In 2011, Dorcas was ordained as pastor. She founded the Dorcas Rigathi Mercy Ministries, focusing on widows, orphans, the boy child, persons with disabilities, and victims of abuse, with roots in witnessing her mother's struggles as widow and caregiver.
Hawa mama zetu wanatumia mambo mengine. Nilienda Migori, mama mjane anauza mwili ndio ale mtoto wake, na bado tunaongea juu ya dini. It is very bad. Na ndiposa nimekuwa nikitafuta namna vile tunaweza.
In 2021, she was awarded an honorary doctorate in divinity from Breakthrough International Bible University in recognition of her charitable work and spiritual leadership. She also serves as a patron of the Association of Pentecostal and Evangelical Clergy of Kenya and holds a leadership role in Family's business Wamunyoro Investments Limited. When Rigathi was chosen as William Ruto's running mate for 2022 elections, Dorcas entered the national spotlight as the second lady of Kenya, bringing her ministry into focus on a broader stage. She used her office to expand her impact, urging empowerment of the boy child, widows, orphans, and PWDs, supporting mental health initiatives, and partnering with Cusco and National Police Service to assist youth and officers in distress.
Ukitaka msichana awe sawa, tukitaka familia iwe sawa, tukitaka kanisa iwe sawa, ni lazima tu address mambo ya mtoto mvulana. Kwa sababu hakuna familia inaweza kujengwa bila kijana. Yeye ndio mbebaji wa begu. Kama una begu utapanda nini? Na hao watu wamechoma mpaka.
She earned awards including the Outstanding Catalyst in Vulnerable Empowerment Award in 2023. Dorcas and Rigathi have been married for over 35 years, sharing 2 sons, Kevin and Keith, and a life anchored in faith, service, and mutual respect. Even in public life, Dorcas retains humility. She still cooks, irons, and cares for her husband's clothes, calling it her special gesture of love. She is known to take long hikes with her husband, such as 18-kilometer trek across Mount Kenya forest, symbolizing their shared bond and love for nature and community interaction.
Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, a man I love. I always say this, and I mean it. When you are jealous about this man, simumpigia makofi tafadhali. He's a truthful man and he's a good man. And he's very bold, and I say without a doubt, he's a man who has supported my ministry for the last 22 years.
Dorcas Gachagwa's life is a tapestry of faith, resilience, and service and transformation. From slum hardships to academic excellence to banking ministry, activism, and national leadership, she is more than a title, she is a testimony. In her own words, rising from the ghetto does not limit one's destiny. It shapes it, it refines it, and it prepares it for greatness.
Kama mama yangu, hiyo ndio kazi ile angekuwa nafanya. Ndio niweze kujipatia school fees. Na sisi kama kanisa, kama Waislamu, lazima sasa tuinuke na tusaidie mama wetu, tuwasaidie watoto wetu, ndio tuweze kuwabadilisha maisha yao.